function tree that we've ever offered on QVC. It's brand new this month, and we're giving you this is the only order of the entire year. We've already sold out of several of our choices, unfortunately, but over 30,000 have been ordered. And it's the first flock tree that we've ever done with our RGB technology. We'll explain that in a minute. But as a special sale price for our Christmas in July sale price, amazing pricing, and you have 5 months to pay for it. So I'll go through what we have left because and by the way, this is Dan Byrne. How are you, Dan?
Good, how are you, Nancy?
Good to see you
Nice
today.
See you.
We're gonna talk a little bit about Santa's Best, but first I wanna get through some of the choices, because if you are wanting to you're tired of using those real trees,
right.
Maybe you have an older model of a tree and you wanna get a new one, let me just share with you what we have left, okay? So we have a 6.5 foot tree in the green right there, 6.5 foot in the green tree. That is 5 easy payments of $69.20. We have also the 6.5 foot in the flocked. This is the only flocked size that we have left. So if you want this, look at the light show that it really has too. Come in with that same pricing there, 5 easy payments of $69.20. Now in the green, we have 2 additional heights. We have a 7.5 foot, which is behind, that's a 9 foot behind me.
That's a 9 foot, the 7.5 is right here.
This is a 9 foot behind me, and this is 5 easy payments of $115.20. And then this is the 7.5 foot. That one is 5 easy payments of $81.80. And believe it or not, this looks like so much going on here. Super easy to operate. It's super easy to set up too, which is amazing. Okay. I've talked about all that. Tell us a little bit about Santa's Best.
Sure. Well, our company, we chase our roots back over 100 years. We've been doing this, as long as anybody, and we're credited with being one of the first to mass market a pre-lit Christmas tree. So we know the frustrations of the customer. We understand what everybody's been going through because we've seen it from the beginning. So and we made the decision as a company to move to LED a few years ago because we understand that, it's low voltage, it's safe, and what you can do with these lights is really truly spectacular.
Okay.
But let me start real quickly with the aesthetics of this tree. Honestly, it is so lifelike what we're able to do right now. We take a branch tip created from Mother Nature, and we are now able to mold what looks exactly like Mother Nature.
Yeah.
And we give our tree dimension, and we give plenty of places to put your sort of bigger ornaments too. So it's really very lifelike, but this is where we really like to have some fun.
Okay.
LEDs in the infancy really had a tendency to look bright or blue. Well, we have a warm white here that mirrors the look of the incandescent. And let me just show you something real quick, because this is where we started. We started with the warm white, and we wanted to be able to match that. Look at that, spot on.
Wow.
It is exactly that look of the incandescent. We added a dimmer switch to this, brand new.
Okay.
This time, but watch this. We can now choose any color or any color combination.
Is that the whole RGB technology? Is that what that is?
That's exactly what that is.
Okay.
With red, green, and blue, you can combine those colors and create any color in the spectrum. So in this case, we have a red, white, and blue. Extremely popular. Obviously, all of us have a lot of pride, but particularly around the holidays, we have a lot of patriotism. This is neat. Isn't that really pretty?
Yeah.
It's really got that movie that we were all so fond of a couple of years ago. It's got that snowy theme, and on top of that, we can add a little bit of functionality. So we have some, this is a firefly right here. We have a beautiful soft twinkle, all powered by my remote control. You can put it on timer. Totally customizable with 64 different lighting functions.
Oh my gosh, that's huge. Okay, so I want to let you know that the flocked 6.5 foot tree, this is our most limited, and you guys are yet again loving this. This is the first time we've been able to do this from Santa's Best with this flocking and that RGB 2.0 technology. So that's pretty awesome. It's such a sweet tree, great for maybe the foyer or something, but this is the only size that we have left in that flocked if you want it. And by the way, can we show how easy this is to put up?
Absolutely.
And the reason why I want to do this now is because we're going to show you how easy it is to put up the tree, just because I want you to know that that flocking is not going to come off. We're going to show you that. But look at all this, the new timer and dimmer feature,
64
right?
different functions, so totally customizable. Choose a different one for every day. That timer and dimmer that I was discussing about, totally customizable. If they're too bright, take it down a notch with our brightness. That easy power technology, that's good. Watch Bryn put together this tree. It's so quick and easy. You see there with that continuous on, all you need to know is that if a bulb comes out, burns out, you're never going to notice because the rest of the tree, the rest of the light stays lit. And then of course we have an upswept profile, so that means that you're going to have plenty of room underneath the tree for gifts, and it's going to look like it's fresh cut. And we have it on a perfect, what I view as like sort of the perfect diameter. It's sort of the Goldilocks. So you don't have to move your furniture, but it's going to leave a nice footprint.
Awesome, perfect. Okay, so you're going to show us how easy this is to put up.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the 6.5 flocked. It comes in 3 sections, really nice sturdy base, which I love.
Okay.
And then we do the 3 sections so that each one is really lightweight and easy. And all you have to do is drop it right into the base and let gravity take over. All the branches fall into place. This is the only plug that I need for the whole tree, so you plug it right in. And then you go
Oh, look at it. It's already lighting up.
Isn't
You
it cool?
can see that.
Isn't that
yeah.
fun?
And then here's your middle section. This one's about 10 pounds, so still really easy to manage. And again, you drop it in. I'm not lining anything up or anything like that. It couldn't be easier. You do your top and you're done with your tree.
That was it.
Isn't
like
that
was
amazing?
all that was. And if you want to do a little bit of zhuzhing around, if you have a little spot, you can. But one of the things I wanted you to notice also about this flocking is that I'm not seeing it just like it's not all over crazy all over the floor. I mean, this is a beautiful flocking, and that's the reason I think that we only have the 6.5 foot left in this.
That's exactly right.
There were 4 different sizes, and now they're just the one.
Because it's a new application process, so it's not going to come out and make that mess. And that's been the problem with flocking in the past, is that it looks beautiful, but you need a super powered vacuum, and you're going to bring it out every day to take, to take the flocking off your carpet.
Already 33,000 this month have been sold. It's the only order of the year we're getting, and it is from Santa's Best. It's a balsam fir, and we'll show you also up close that that beautiful what do you call it? The texture?
Yeah,
and
the molded branch tips.
Yeah.
So basically, they not only look realistic, they feel realistic.
This is H208491 is your item number here. We have 3 different sizes left only in the green. We have the 6.5, 7.5, and a 9 foot. There's 5 easy payments on this. The 6.5 foot in the white flocked is the only one that we have left in that. I'm actually gonna walk up here because we'll come in and I'll show you this beautiful, the tips on here. And this is, you can mold these and kind of move them where you need to, right?
That's exactly. They have what we call memory steel. So that means that they're bendable, and you see how that stays like that, and that is how it will come out of the box every year.
How pretty that is. And they do look real, like you're looking at it here, but guess what? These pine needles are never going to come out because that's just because it's not real, right?
And they don't need watering.
Looks like it. Yeah, it doesn't need water. It's not a fire hazard in terms of with all the the pine needles that come off, and you get to use this and bring this out year after year and make this that tradition for you and your family.
Yeah, exactly right. And you bring up a good point about worrying or comfort of knowing that there's no hazard, because these are LEDs, so they're low voltage, so you don't have to worry about that. If you have a pet at home or something like that, feel completely comfortable in the fact that it's going to be safe.
I want to see this light show, because there's so much, like this is the big, huge, beautiful wow of this tree.
Let me just go through now. I'm going to go through a couple of these. I'm going to stop on my favorite combination.
Okay.
This is a red and green combination. Perfectly, whimsical for the holiday. My kids absolutely love it. But this is on steady. Again, we can hit our dimmer switch and go to 3 different levels. But watch this. This is fun. This is our first function here. This is a glisten, and it's every sort of 6th or 7th bulb will randomly go, sort of on and off. Firefly. This one is exactly what my kids' emotions are when they wake up Christmas morning. It's this type of level of excitement. This is really nice. My wife and I like this when we're later at night, and this is watching some TV. This is beautiful, soft twinkle. This is a new one that we came up with this year. This is called Fireworks. And for the fireworks, I want to show you one thing. Red, white, and blue on fireworks.
Oh my gosh.
It really is a tree that you could probably leave up longer than just the holidays.
Yeah. So just to give you some information, this is H208491. It's one of our featured items on the day called a Top Find. We have a 6.5 foot that's 5 easy pay of $69.20, 7.5 foot, which is $81.80 on the 5 easy pay plan, and a 9 foot that's $115.20. So you get to pay for it over those 5 months. The white, we only have that available in the 6.5 foot. The green we have available in the other 3 sizes. So H208491, Christmas in July sale pricing, only order of the year. Dan.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Nancy.
you so very much.
See you.
Good to see you as well. So if you would like to go to QVC.com and you want to search the ornaments for the tree, just type in ornaments and that